Hi, everyone. It's great to be with you as usual. So, today I'm going to be doing a release and a little talk about effortless releasing. We're about to do our second effortless releasing course, and each course is completely unique. And everything I do in this session is unique too. It's not something that we'll be covering next week, it's just a taste of the type of thing that we'll be doing. And the reason I'm not doing the exact same thing is because I wanted you to have something new, or who knows if it's new. It's ever new, but something that you could gain benefit from right now. And one of the things that many of us are struggling with right now is the level of uncertainty and chaos that appears to be in the world. Many things that we used to be able to depend on consistently aren't as consistent as they used to be. Stuff, not just in the world, but in our relationships, in our health, in money, everything seems to be in a state of flux. And this can cause a lot of wanting to just grip and hold on to kind of get through. You might even be walking around a little bit now with like a feeling like you have this fist in your gut. Or it may not be that strong. It may just be a residual level of tension in the background. And this is not something that never happened before, but it just seems to be accelerating on every level. At least most people would agree that it is. And if you think it isn't, just focus on the usual level of angst and contraction and recognize it, be open at least to the possibility that it doesn't need to be that way. Being tense, being concerned, being afraid, being nervous, feeling out of sorts, feeling like you can't depend on people, places, things that you usually could, is something that happens to all of us from time to time. It's just that a lot of us appear to be experiencing it now. And you can just simply let go and tap that place of boundlessness, of openness, of ease, of light, of love. That's always at the heart of every experience. Even our most challenging experiences have this core of light and love. And yes, we may not always be aware of it. When it feels like the shit hits the fan, there's just shit flying everywhere. And we can lose touch with that silent, yet very alive. It, you could call it a core, but it's more than just a core. It is what is natural. It is this boundlessness that is appearing as all this turmoil. And you don't have to go anywhere or do anything to tap this because it is what's natural. And so let's explore that together. So, in this moment, could you be open at least to the possibility that what's natural is boundlessness? What's natural is ease. What's natural is limitlessness. What's natural is love, no matter what appears to be happening. And again, if that's a stretch, just be open to it as best you can. And then allow yourself to look at what's happening in the body-mind world, what's happening in politics, what's happening in geopolitical turmoil, what's happening with the climate, what's happening with the government, what's happening with your friends, your relatives, what's happening within your own body mind. And see if there's anything about that that feels tense, that feels contracted, that feels anxious, that may feel isolated or alone. And if so, could you just simply welcome or allow that? Is that welcome or allowed? Is that what's apparently happening? And is there any wanting to fix it, change it, control it, understand it, do anything with or about it? And if there is, could you just welcome that as well? Allow it. Is it welcomed or allowed? Is it what's apparently happening? And then the reason anything can feel uncomfortable or does feel uncomfortable is because we make everything personal. It feels like it's all about me, even if it's something you see in the news. We're always trying to relate it to this sense of a personal center. So if you're aware of any of that in this moment, could you just welcome or allow that as well? Is that welcomed or allowed? And then if there's still any contraction in this moment, any sense of anxiousness or uncertainty, could you welcome whatever's left? And then as best you can, just for now, could you let that go? Just could you? Would you? When? And then allow yourself to feel it again. And then just look at the core of whatever it is you're feeling. And see if you can get in touch with the light, the love, the emptiness that is made of. And then could you allow that to shine, to radiate, to resonate, to dissolve whatever appears to be contrary to that or separate from that? Could you just let light and love and boundlessness shine? And just do that as best you can. And then focus on that same thing about the state of the body-mind world that you may be struggling with on any level. It could be a personal health challenge, a relationship challenge, a money challenge, or something about the state of the planet. And could you just simply welcome or allow it? Is it welcomed or allowed? Is that what's apparently happening? And is there any sense of wanting it to be different than the way it is? Wanting to fix or change it? Wanting to do something with or about it? And if there is that welcomed or allowed? Is that what's apparently happening? And is there any sense that somehow this is all revolving around you? Again, even world issues seem to revolve around the personal center, even though it's an illusion. But feel into it. See if you can feel any of that sense of a contracted personal center that is isolated, separate from the world. And if so, is that welcomed or allowed? Is that what's apparently happening? And then if there's still any sense of contraction or confusion or dis-ease or tension or anxiety about what apparently is going on, could you just welcome or allow it? And then as best you can, just for now, could you let that go? Just could you? Would you? When? And if there's still some left, just allow yourself to feel or look at what it's made of, what is at the core. See if you can get in touch with even just a little sense of this, the essence of this, whatever it is, being light, love, boundlessness, ease, naturalness. And again, this may be a little bit of a stretch, but it's worth the exploration. And whatever of that energy you're aware of in this moment, could you just let it shine? Could you allow it to radiate into every cell in that body? Could you allow it to shine or resonate with all the thoughts and the feelings and the memories and the ideas that appear to be mind? Could you let it radiate or shine or resonate with your immediate environment? What if all of it at its core is vibrating at this deep, harmonious frequency? And again, just be open to this as best you can. Could you let your love shine? And then focus on whatever else you're seeing, hearing, feeling, expecting, knowing, owning about the body-mind world. And notice how it is already full of love, light, peace, boundless aliveness, limitless abundance, even beauty. Again, just do this as best you can. And even doing this a little allows the solidity, the heaviness, the burden of dealing with this apparent separate world, body and mind, lighten. It can be discovered that there really isn't separation. There is just this one alive, vibrant, energy, living through and as what appears to be you and me, what appears to be all our fellow human beings, what appears to be all the plants and animals and rocks and contraptions and earth, wind, sky, all of it on the planet. What if it's all the same one energy? And could you just be open, at least to the possibility that at the deepest level, all is well? So I hope you were able to put down at least a little of the burden you've been carrying. And this is something I would highly recommend you listen to or watch a few more times. And if you'd like to join us on the Effortless Releasing course, it's coming up soon. Myself and 4 other of our wonderfully qualified and beautiful beings who are our new instructors will be sharing this event with me. I'll do the first and last session, they'll do the middle 4. But even if you don't join us, which I hope you do, just share this energy with everyone that you care about. Invite them to watch this too. Invite them to be open at least to the possibility that even when things seem to be completely out of sorts, there is still this light and love and boundlessness and abundance that all is. So thanks for watching. Thanks for being. Until the next time, that's all for now. Thank you.